My dear, I never wanted to hurt you, only to hold what you valued most and see if you'd scream. I watched your eyes guard what you love, so I made it my target. If your joy shines too bright, I'll steal the light and leave you cold. I didn't want revenge. I wanted your peace to feel the storm I became. I kissed you gently while thinking how I'd burn your favorite thing. I studied your heartbeat just to break what made it race. I don't want you hurt. I want you emptied. You shouldn't have shown me what makes you soft. I grew claws for it. You trusted me with light. I returned with shadows. I never wanted your love. I wanted your undoing. You named it sacred, so I called it mine. I whispered safety, then stole what made you feel safe. You left your soul open. I walked in barefoot with a knife. I didn't destroy you. I rearranged what you thought was untouchable. Your favorite person, I whispered lies in their ear first. I never hated you. I just needed to see you break. You handed me gold, so I buried it in fire. If it mattered to you, I marked it for ruin. I loved you enough to ruin you carefully. I touched what was precious, not to own it, just to watch you fall. Your happiness tasted better when it was mine to ruin. I became the silence after your favorite voice left. I didn't want your love. I wanted your reaction. I was your most cherished memory, like a dagger. The thing you protected, I watched it beg me for mercy. You smiled, so I picked apart what gave you joy. You showed me where you hide your heart. I left a hole. I wasn't jealous. I was starving for what you adored. I took it because it made you whole. I waited until you trusted me, then whispered, "Watch me." I knew it would ruin you. That's why I chose it. You gave me your comfort. I set it on fire with a grin. I could have loved you. Instead, I studied your weaknesses. I saw your glow and swallowed it. I was never the lover. I was the consequence. I didn't want to be part of your story. I wanted to erase it. You worshipped it. I dragged it into the dark. I wanted your love to beg for breath. I didn't lie. I just told your favorite thing to run. I didn't break your heart. I broke what kept it beating. You wanted forever. I wanted your most fragile moment. I won after you. I was after what made you innocent. I smiled, knowing I could shatter you with one name. I saw the light in your eyes and dimmed it out of spite. You held it dear. I held it hostage. I didn't take everything, just the one thing you'd bleed to keep. I wasn't cruel. I was curious about your collapse. You gave me your favorite song. I turned it into silence. I studied what made you bloom, then plucked it. I didn't ruin you loud. I did it quietly, precisely. I found your soul's shelter. Then I struck lightning. I wasn't revenge. I was the echo of your softest yes. You made it holy, I made it mine. I watched you laugh, then touched what made it possible. I didn't need your heart, I needed your ache. You brought me to your light, I left you in shadows. I saw your hope and drained it like a thief. You handed me your wings, I clipped them with my silence. I don't regret taking it, I regret how easy it was. I could have loved you, but destroying you was faster. You showed me your favorite person, I showed them your fears. I kissed you, then walked away with your sanctuary. I wasn't a storm, I was the thief inside it. I said forever, but only meant to hold what you couldn't lose. I took it slow. Pain feels better when it's patient. I knew it was sacred. That's why I desecrated it. I didn't want you to suffer. I wanted you empty. You showed me your dream. I made it a memory. I traced your joy with poison. I made love to your weakness. I never needed a reason, just a crack in your armor. I didn't destroy what you loved. I made it love me back. You handed me your softest memory. I shattered it. I wasn't the pain. I was the mirror, showing you who caused it. I kissed you goodbye, taking everything you never told me. You gave me the key. I burned the lock. I didn't hate you. I hated how much you believed in love. I held what you cherished, just long enough to kill it. You showed me your peace. I threw a war at it. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Like, comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more. I whispered promises while planning your downfall. I didn't want your love. I wanted your silence after I left. I watched your heart and waited for the weakest beat. You glowed. I devoured. I touched your soul, then vanished with your voice. You adored it. I erased it. You gave me forever. I gave you fragments. I destroyed it before you realized it mattered. I didn't steal it. I just made you forget where you left it. I broke your mirror so you'd forget who you were. You brought me your favorite memory. I drowned it. I took your laughter and left the echo. I didn't need to scream. I let your silence haunt you.